This staircase looks ordinary until you slowly realize it bends reality directly in front of you. No matter where you stand, the stairs always appear to rise endlessly without stopping. Each step feels higher, yet the walker mysteriously returns to precisely the same starting point. From above, the loop appears harmless, though something subtle immediately feels fundamentally impossible here. Your eyes follow the railing upward, but the world behind it never actually changes height. Every shadow quietly lies to you, reinforcing geometry that could never physically exist anywhere.
You search for broken edges, yet every corner appears flawless, supporting the impossible structure.
The stillness feels unsettling, as though the structure calmly challenges reality with absolute confidence. Inside your brain, vision overpowers logic, forcing impossible shapes to appear strangely acceptable overall. Your mind hates ambiguity, so it fills geometric contradictions with convenient illusions of continuity. Your perception imagines upward motion, even though no measurable vertical change ever actually occurs. Even when the illusion flickers, your senses cling desperately to whatever feels visually consistent. Highlighted edges expose contradictions, yet your mind still perceives a single unified structure. The closer you observe details, the more the staircase resists your attempts to understand it. Each shift in perspective increases confusion, pushing your mind to preserve visual continuity. Eventually, logic whispers gently, warning that something here fundamentally defies known physical laws. Displayed in a gallery, the paradox challenges architecture, mathematics, and human perception simultaneously. Visitors approach nervously, unaware they are stepping directly into a carefully engineered perceptual trap. They climb with determination, unaware their effort never results in any true vertical progress.
Two walkers pass one another, each convinced they steadily rise higher with every single step.
A bright tracking line reveals the path, looping endlessly without gaining measurable elevation anywhere. Shadows expose contradictions quietly, but the illusion remains dominant against your logical judgment.
Measured carefully, each step differs subtly, yet perspective flattens them into apparent uniformity.
The unchanging horizon exposes reality. Despite constant climbing, no vertical change ever occurs. Designers break the illusion apart, revealing disconnected platforms cleverly disguised through forced perspective. Seen separately, the steps appear normal, fully consistent with everyday physics and geometry principles. When the fragments realign at one viewpoint, the impossible staircase reappears instantly and convincingly. Wireframe analysis reveals forced depth cues, merging distant platforms into deceptively adjacent steps.
Forced perspective collapses space, disguising height differences and convincing you the loop is real.
Strategic blurring hides inconsistencies, tightening your belief that every segment naturally belongs together. Lighting synchronizes angles carefully, masking gaps that would instantly break the illusion's cohesion. Viewed from elsewhere, the paradox dissolves, exposing a loose collection of unrelated architectural fragments. Psychologists study such illusions to understand how strongly vision overrides logical interpretation daily.
Your brain prefers stability, choosing one coherent image, even when contradictory evidence surrounds it.
The endless loop persuades you that upward progress exists, despite zero measurable height changes.
Confusion rises quickly because your legs feel effort, yet your location remains entirely unchanged.
Neuroscientists observe intense brain activity whenever perception clashes violently with geometric impossibility.
Your perception alternates between interpretations continuously, unable to decide which version feels correct. Depth cues disagree wildly here, yet your mind still merges them into coherent three-dimensional order. One glance beneath the stairs instantly breaks the illusion, destroying its magical architectural deception. Mathematicians classify the Penrose Stairs as an impossible object within strict Euclidean geometry. This paradox shares principles with the Penrose triangle, another shape defying ordinary spatial reasoning entirely. M.C. Escher embraced impossible geometry, turning contradictions into some of history's most iconic illusions. Locally, every step seems reasonable, yet globally the structure collapses into absolute impossibility. The Penrose Stairs unite mathematics, psychology, and art, forming a powerful multi-dimensional paradox. The structure invites deeper questions about how often perception misreads space around us. Modern games recreate such illusions, surprising players with mind-bending architectural environments built from paradoxes. Cinema borrows these principles, manipulating perspective to create surreal spaces defying conventional physics entirely. The longer you observe, the more fragile your confidence in pure visual truth becomes. You eventually accept that clear vision alone does not guarantee genuine understanding of reality. From above, the illusion immediately breaks apart, exposing disconnected steps posing as continuity. Beneath the facade, crude structures reveal how easily perspective can deceive the human mind. Returning to the perfect angle restores the illusion, stitching fragments into seamless, impossible geometry. In that exact spot, perception dominates reality, choosing comforting illusion over uncomfortable truth. Endless climbers reinforce the illusion, making imaginary progress feel physically genuine and undeniably persistent.
In the dark, the paradox feels even stronger, unchallenged by distractions competing for attention.
Even apart, the fragments maintain an eerie sense of meaning, as though awaiting reassembly.
Moving through the pieces exposes empty space your brain previously insisted did not exist anywhere.
These paradoxes share a message, revealing how effortlessly vision molds reality into convenient illusions. Building such illusions requires precise alignment, proving perspective can override physical facts entirely.
Once reassembled, the staircase regains its power, restoring the illusion exactly as perception demands.
Isolated in darkness, the illusion feels eternal, untouched by the logic that dismantles it. Eventually, the paradox dissolves, leaving only the lingering question of what perception truly understands. As you leave, the staircase remains in your mind, reminding you that reality is rarely as it appears.